Hello, mate. Here's 10 cool things you can do with plunges. I'm a race car. Okay, coming in at number 1 is plunging, obviously, because, plunge. I don't want to do it because I don't want to get dirty, so, yeah, plunging works. Did you know that? I didn't. Coming in at number 2 is what I like to call the 0G belly. I know it sounds really derpy, but So now I just gotta find it. I know I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna grab it. Okay, so to do this one, what you're going to do is take the plunger. You're going to lift up your belly just a little bit and not do it all the way. And you're gonna push out your belly like this. You're gonna put it on your stomach. Now it's a little bit cold. Then you're gonna push in. And now you're gonna take your hands, slide it down the pole, and put your hands around the sides. And now it's on there. Anyways, now what you do is wait 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. It's probably more than 3, but don't judge my counting skills. And then you gotta go and hold your breath, and then you pull it off as hard as you can. And if you put it back on your belly, it feels weird. Watch. Oh, that didn't work. We have to do this. All right. Oh. And now, we're going to put it back on. And it feels weird. So, I'm not just saying that. Like, it literally feels a lot weirder than this. Okay, I think I'm about to break this plunger, so probably be a little bit careful with it. Just so you know, this is my plunger. Okay. Now this off, you just rub it on a little bit and it feels cool. Let's go on to number 3. Here's number 3. Okay, so for this you need your plunger and anything small like a little battery. I don't know if the battery's gonna work, but you gotta do something. So what you do, you have to be on flat ground, and you're going to make it so you can actually see it. So you put this on the ground, and you take your plunger and put it on top of it. What you do, you're gonna stand up and you're gonna go. And what it'll do, it'll suck it up, but then you gotta go, whoop, and catch it. So, let's try this. I think the plunger's about done. If this happens in the video, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I think it's broken. Anyways, you guys get the idea. What it'll do eventually, I need to get a new one. It'll suck it up and then you go yeet and it'll be dropped and it'll go poof. You gotta try to catch it in a little cup. So you basically gotta go. But you actually have to successfully get it because then it'll be like this. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Hey, coming in at number 4 is, so this is like a little game. It tests, I don't really have a name for it, but it tests if you have cat-like reflexes, so you can go at any moment. But you won't be expecting that, right? Didn't expect that, did you? So, then what you're gonna do, you put this onto the wall, but unfortunately this is a little bit dangerous, mainly because it might make you fall. So make sure you put some cushioning. Definitely have some. So this is what you do. You take it and you go really hard on the wall, and then you take your other hand and you gotta go. And it'll slowly undo until, see, you gotta have fast reflexes so you're ready for it. So what you do, you push it onto the wall and then you test your balance. It's sort of fun. I recommend it. It's not bad. Coming in at number 5 is it sort of works as a rack. What you do, you take it and you go really hard onto the wall, and then make sure it's really good on there. And then you're going to get, so it can do with like spring coats. So I have this as an example, but don't do winter coats. It does not work for winter coats. So you're going to push it on hard, and then you're going to put it as far back as you can go, and then whoosh. Now, it might be able to hold 2, but the trick is you have to have them as close to that end as possible, or else they slide. So really it can only hold like 1, but you know, that works too. Let's move on to number 6. Coming in not hot as number 6, like me. So this, it works as pulling because it's a suction cup. So what you can do, it works on my toy chest downstairs, which is pretty heavy, so it works. So I'm going to be using this as an example. If you wonder what it is, let me just say it's something you put on computers if it's not a laptop. They used it back in the 1980s, so your old parents probably use it. So, and they probably still use it because they don't know how to get real technology. Sorry, Laura, if you're watching this. Anyways, what you do, you're going to take it. Now, this is my example. And you're just going to press it on really hard. And this thing is pretty heavy, like, it takes a grunt. So this thing, all I have to do is pull. Oh, well, in that case, I guess I'm going to try it upside or on its side. I'm going to take it, I'm going to shove it on, or as in British, or in London, they call it a shove mucka. I don't know if that's true. I saw it on a show. But then, see this? Doesn't even take a grunt. So much easier. But if you try to do it this way, it's a little harder. And if you try to pick it up, it's pretty hard. But this thing can't pick it up. Don't judge it. Don't judge the little shove mucka. But it pulls. That's all that matters. Let's go on to number 7. Coming in for number 7, it works like here. You take this end, and you put it on the ground, just like this. And then, by the way, this one has not been used, so all these things, it's clean. Then, you put it like this. And then you have to sit right in the middle, but it works. See? Might not be the most comfortable, but only been seen on my channel. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8. It can be used as a war stick. So if you're a parent and you have 2 kids, pretend this is another plunger. They can play with it, which is fun because Fortnite. Number 9. So this one has a little bit to do with COVID-19 and quarantining. So it can be fun to do with kids or really anyone. What you do, for my plunger, if you get it at the dollar store, you can take it, and as you saw earlier, you can twist this off, and you have a wooden stick. You guys can paint it, make it cool, make it pretty, make it fun, and then you go, okay, time to screw this on. If I can ever do that. Especially if I don't know how. And then, time to go to war. Okay, number 10. Finally! Also, if you're wondering how I came up with this, think about it this way. I sit in a classroom for an hour while the teacher reads a boring story. There. Okay, this last one involves a pop socket and, of course, I bet you didn't expect this one, a plunger. So what you do, you take the pop socket and you put the plunger here. You take off the pop socket. So you're going to take it off so it's like this. Make sure it's fully out. And what you do is once your phone is on there, it works as, you'd never guess this, but you can you also need a pair of headphones with the little button. And then, selfie time! I need my hair done. I need my hair. Thank you for watching. I know you love my hair.